Hey there, welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. We've had a great week this week. We've had some rain and it's we're gonna have some more rain, hopefully. But Robert's been very busy, finished the tiling, you can see there, and lots of the plaster work finished. So this is the little bedroom, we're just waiting to do the ceiling. And he's even started to stop some of it, so it's looking good. It's a bit dark because we haven't got lights on, but I'll show you the tiling. Now we've just got to grout it. So we've had a busy week, Robert, and I'll pop up some bits and pieces of some of the animals. You haven't seen the cows for a little while, and then some other little bits of gardening stuff. So enjoy. You haven't had a view of the animals for a while, but we've just moved them out of, but this is the back paddock and it's very dry parts of it, but we've just opened up the creek area where there are lovely willows, and it's had the electric fence, but we've just opened the back for the cows and they think it's pretty fab because there is actually some lovely green grass in here. How good's that? And even usuris in the back here, and the willows give them some beautiful shade. It's quite wet, but look at that beautiful green grass. But yeah, it's wet because there's a stream that that flows through here, hence why the willows. But the cows don't mind that. We've had them down the back here before, and they'll enjoy the shade and the scratching of the trees. Look at, there's some beautiful grass. We'll probably bring them out tonight and then let them in again in the morning. Enjoy, everybody. I'm out in the orchard, and spring is beautiful. Love spring, love all the new growth, but spring also brings stink bugs. Here they are, bright orange. And last year, this is one of our lemon trees, so they love citrus trees, got decimated by stink bugs. We really weren't onto it quick enough, and we didn't get any lemons. They just chewed through the whole tree. So this year we've been onto it a little bit better. We really don't want to spray anything because we eat this food, so what we've been doing this year is picking them off. And also Robert's been using the vacuum cleaner, which has worked really well, except I don't want to pull off some of the little baby fruits, so picking off seems to be the best way to go. So here's my container so far tonight, and I try and get out there every night that we're home or I'm home in the early evening and pick off as many as you can. They spray you, so you've got to wear gloves, long sleeves, glasses, and cover yourself as much as possible because they have this little acidy spray that spurt out. And the chickens won't eat them like this, but leave them in the water the next day, the chickens actually quite like them. So we've been trying to get as many as possible. I think we're doing a pretty good job because the lemon tree has got lots of new growth on it, and it's got, so there's even a little baby one, not quite orange yet. So we'll keep going. They love the kumquat tree. That's probably their favourite tree that they like. This black one, that's a daddy stink bug, or a really mature one. I'm down at the back lemon tree, so I need to get that one off. It's not easy to do, so let's see if we can get him without him spraying me. Yep. Yeah, look. Ah! There you go. Oh, let the chooks go. No, there he is. I can get him. There he is. And I know, Ellen, you don't like them. Oh. Maybe tonight you're eating them. Often they don't eat them. Hello, Bluey. You want some stink bugs? Ooh. What's going on? if you eat that big one. What do you reckon? Go for it. You can have as many as you like. But tomorrow, when they've all been in water, they're a bit tastier. I think I'm nearly done for the night. There's a few more left here. I actually don't know what the name of these are. There's an official name. We just call them stink bugs because they actually really stink. And they're little buggers. They run away from you. But I've got a couple more to do, and then yeah, I'm going to call it a night for tonight. Got a good haul. We'll do it again tomorrow night. I've probably been out here for about an hour, and this is our orange tree that last year just got eaten alive, but this year it's got some fruit on it, so hopefully we'll get some oranges if we can just keep these bugs from eating the whole thing. So yeah, you can see a couple more up there that I'll try and get. I need to get the step ladder. So it's the next night, and I like the stink bugs the next day because they've got rid of all their icky taste, I suppose. So empty container, back into it. We've just been in Melbourne for a couple of days because we just went to see our beautiful new grandson, Elijah, who was born early November. And it just fell down. Our clever son Mitchell has made us a sign. We'll just grab it. So we're just working out how we're going to put that. We're going to give it a coat of something, but we're going to hang it. Look at this, Stony Creek. How good's that? So if we hang it on this fence, how are you going to hang that, babe?
Just with some eyelets.
Yeah.
Some hooks. And it can just hang there.
And then coming down the road, you'll be able to see.
Or over here.
Options too. Maybe next time when we're driving down, we'll have a wee look. But isn't that fantastic? Stony Creek sign. Clever Mitchell. Thank you, Mitch. So we're just down checking on the lambs. As you know, we had quite a few lambs this year, more ram lambs than girls. And out of all the ram lambs, we decided to keep one. That means not castrate him and keep him as a ram lamb. And we called him Claude. The other day, when Robert was down here, so 3 days ago, he came back and said, I think Claude's broken his leg. So we were a bit worried and concerned. And after a little bit of research, Ronnie saw that we could possibly splint it and see if we could save the leg, because it was the bottom bit of his leg. So you can see Claude there. And so we got some bits and pieces together and we've splintered his leg. So he wasn't walking on it at all. You can see he's limping. But he's certainly eating now, because he wasn't eating. Because obviously he's in a lot of pain. So from the research we've read about, it says keep that splint on for 3 weeks, and hopefully his little leg will all knit together and we'll save Claude. Not sure if he will be a useful ram. Time will tell, but hopefully we've saved him. Yeah, we have no idea how he did it, but it was sort of just dangling. I didn't get a shot of us doing the bits and pieces, but you can see he's still got his ram bits at the back, but all the other boys have been castrated. So cross fingers that we'll see what happens. But yeah, at least he's up and walking around and eating. So we'll revisit this in time. The time has come to see if we've got any potatoes in these bags. I planted these 2 potato bags end of June this year, and I put them in our sunroom just to see, as a bit of an experiment, if we could grow potatoes over winter, because we certainly wouldn't be able to grow potatoes in the ground here. It's too cold and frosty, they just wouldn't grow. So I thought, I had lots of potato bags, I'll try a bit of an experiment. I really didn't look after them as I should have. I didn't water them as much. And June, July, August, September, October, end of November, that's 5 months. Potatoes generally take 3 to 4 months, so I probably should have had a look at them a little bit earlier, but generally when the plant's dying down like this is when you pull them. So it's time to have a look, see if there's any new potatoes in there, and if there is, it'll be dinner time. But I love new potatoes. There's nothing like potatoes fresh out of the ground. Can't really buy them here in Australia, but they do remind me of my childhood in New Zealand, and certainly Christmas time. My mum loved new potatoes, and my dad, it was his job to scrape the new potatoes, so they don't peel them, they just scrape them with a knife because the skin is so fresh. So let's see if we've got any. All right, let's see if we got any. I'm just going to tip them up into this, and then we'll see if it was worth it and if we do it again. Well, there's a couple of little ones, not much at all. And that's probably because I didn't really look after them very well. But what is there will be nice. So if I watered them, I would probably have a much better harvest. Well, that's the mama spud. That's the beginning of it. I put a couple in there. So tiny wee ones, but they will be really nice steamed. So probably not worth the 5 month wait if you were starving, but a fun experiment, and it probably just tells me that I should have looked after them a little bit better. I think that's that one done. What I might do is put that dirt back in the bag and then empty the other one out. Any better luck with this one? So we know growing spuds in bags works. It just depends on how well you look after them. Well, there are a couple of bigger ones on this one. And maybe, ooh, now that's the size that I would like. That is generally quite nice. Well, there's the mama spud. Like digging for gold. Oh, this is a better bag, and it feels a little bit like it had a bit more moisture in it, so possibly watered that one bit better. So yes, you wouldn't want to be starving and waiting for your potatoes, but as an experiment, we know it works. Will I do it again? I think I will. I'll just try and be better at looking after them. And maybe they needed a bit more fertilisation too. Flies. Tell you what, we're in fly season. That's what happens when you have animals. Looks like that's done. So yeah, not stacks, but certainly a good couple of feeds for Rob at night, and we will steam those today. As I said, I'll scrape them off, not peel them, because the skin is really thin, and we'll just steam those. Some yummy butter. Delicious. New potatoes. Yum. So I'm down in the corn patch, thought I'd update you, show you how the corn's going. So we put this in just over a month ago, and it looks like it's growing lovely. And I've now, just yesterday, planted a second crop. There's only about 30 in that, and that'll give us a bit of succession. Coming to the pumpkins though, they're looking fabulous, look. And the zucchinis, already picked one, got another one happening there, and more pumpkins and zucchinis, and even the little watermelons, which here are starting to have a flower. So I've got a couple of watermelons, and we've had a little bit of rain over the last few days, which is great. I've still got even some broad beans growing, so I might pick some of those, take them to the food swap. And then we've still got lots of cover crop we can chop down. But exciting news, we've found some little pigs that we're going to pick up in a couple of weeks. So that'll be good, and a lot of this cover crop I want to keep so that we can feed the pigs when we get them. That was the purpose of it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy how it's all growing. We do have to water down here, and we have got the sprinkler here that comes from our tank. But for the last couple of days, we're not going to have to. I'm not going to have to today. And then randomly, there's some tomatoes in there and a couple of flowers. There's some sunflowers in there just to help with the pollinators. But growing well. It is pouring with rain here. It's a glorious sight. Rivers of water. Gotta love it. Yay. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the farm.